Nanette Hosenfeld with Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Wednesday, October 28th, 2020. Looking at fire potential impacts over the next few days, we're looking at some breezy winds with lower relative humidity across the southern part of the Great Basin today, but then as we move into Thursday and Friday, not looking at any significant impacts in the forecast. Over the past 24 hours, it's been really dry across the Great Basin, no precipitation to speak of. Over the past 72 hours, we have seen some snowfall over the higher terrain of Utah. Looks like snow totals are mainly in the 3 to 6 inch range. Fire activity is very light across the Great Basin. Looks like we just had one new start yesterday. If we look at precipitation over the past 7 and 30 days, you can see we did finally get some precipitation across the central and southern parts of the Great Basin. It had been so dry across those areas, and if you look back at the 30-day map, you can see that really the only precipitation in the past 30 days across central Utah into southern Utah is what we received in the past week. Things are looking a bit more bleak across Nevada, no precipitation there to speak of. However, the good news is that with cooler temperatures, ERCs really have come down significantly across the entire area. So while it has been very dry, the cooler temperatures have done a great job in lowering fire danger and putting us in a much better place as far as ERCs. The satellite this morning shows high pressure building over the Great Basin. And if we take a look at that upper level pattern, you can see a lot of dry air in place across the area today. We're expecting some gusty winds across the far south, and across the southern part of the Great Basin is where we are looking at the driest fuels. If you look at those winds in a little more detail, winds will be in that 20 to 30 mile an hour range this afternoon across the south, and we will see low relative humidity. As we move into Thursday, that high pressure continues to build across the area. Temperatures will begin to rebound across the Great Basin, and we will see temperatures starting to become close to normal across much of the area on Thursday. Winds will be really light across the Great Basin on Thursday. You can see the map on the left. Really, the strongest winds we're expecting tomorrow are across the southern part of the Great Basin, and those will really just be up to 20 miles an hour for the wind gusts. So pretty light winds tomorrow. And then as we move into Friday, we do see a weather disturbance move by to the northern part of the Great Basin. With that weather disturbance, winds will pick up across portions of Idaho into northern Nevada and northern Utah. Wind speeds will generally be in the 20 to 30 mile an hour range, but the areas with the strongest winds will see much higher relative humidity, so not too much of a concern there with the winds on Friday. Looking really dry over the next 3 days, no precipitation in the forecast. So move into Saturday, we go back to a high pressure ridge. Temperatures will rebound moving into Saturday. Similar situation moving into Sunday with high pressure in place, dry air across the Great Basin. And then on Monday, again, just continuing to see temperatures trend warmer. And then into Tuesday next week, it does look like we will start to see the weather pattern shift a bit with the potential for another system moving into the northern part of the Great Basin. Over the next 7 days, it's continuing to look really quite dry. No precipitation in sight for the next week. And then looking further out, not looking much better as far as precipitation, still continuing to look at a dry pattern through the first week of November, accompanied with warmer than normal temperatures. And that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on the screen, and you can also find us on Twitter. Thanks.